Boom. We are live. What is up, everyone?
Howdy.
What is this, Kevin? Episode 14 of the quarantine?
Yeah, I believe 14.
Yeah, episode 14 of the COVID Sucks concert series. I'm Jared Seymour. This is Kevin Harris, and we got a great show for you tonight, man. We've got Mondo from the band Blackwater Brass. He's going to jump on the stream with us tonight and talk about the live stream that we have coming up next Tuesday, October the 20th, I believe.
Yes, just a matter of fact, that would be 2 days.
2 days from now. That's right, man. 2 days from now. But we got a lot has happened, I believe, since the last time we had one of these episodes, man. So we got a lot to talk about.
We do.
One of the biggest things that we've had so far, I feel like since we've been doing this, at least as far as from like Kevin and I's perspective, because we've been enjoying the shit out of it, is we developed, we got with a company and they developed our very own radio app. So the Sound 228 radio app is out now. It's on Google Play in the App Store if you have an iPhone, and you can download it and listen to a radio station that we are in full control of right now. All the songs on there, Kevin and I put up there ourselves, and it's all new rock. Isn't that right, Kevin?
It is all new rock. So the whole thing behind this was the newer rock, what people consider to have screaming in it and stuff like that. They're just not getting the opportunity to be played on regular radio. So we're searching all over the interwebs. And you know, this is a unique thing for a band. And I'm hoping we don't have to do it all the time. I don't mind doing it at all, but our job is to support the bands. So not only are we playing the music, but we're buying the music to put it on the station. So if you hear a song that's on the station, more than likely we've paid the 99 cents or the $1.29 or whatever it is through whatever service to put it on the radio station. Now, granted, if you want to send us something and save us a few pennies, I'm all about it. But that's what the Sound is all about, is supporting the music. And if it takes us having to buy it to make sure that your song is getting played somewhere people can listen to it, then so be it. I don't have a problem doing that. Jared doesn't have a problem doing that as well. But that was the whole basis behind it. We've got some really killer shows that we're developing on there as well. Jared's got the Power Hour, where it's balls to the wall for 60 minutes. I've got a show on there called Got You Covered.
Well, tell them the time too. So yeah, the Power Hour, like Kevin mentioned, that's going to be Saturday nights for now. Saturday nights, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
Right. And then right behind that, 8 to 9 is my passion for music is the 80s hair bands. So there's a show called Good Hair Day, and it's an hour of 80s hair bands. On Friday nights, 7 to 8, we have a show called Got You Covered, where it's all bands doing covers. So you'll hear the likes of Non-Points in the Air tonight. You'll hear Hailstorm doing Still of the Night from Whitesnake. A new one we're going to put in there is Shaman's Harvest doing Dirty Diana from Michael Jackson, which is a really badass cover. So that'll be on the next episode. Monday nights and Wednesday nights from 9 to 10. Is it 9
Most
to 10?
important.
9 to 10 or 8 to 9?
Give me 1 second. I'll tell you.
I think it's 9 to 10 on Mondays and Wednesday nights. It's called Loud and Local. It is strictly music from the Gulf Coast region for an entire hour. So if you're in a local band, it's similar to the Homegrown Show. Homegrown Show will be on tonight at 9 o'clock on CPR. You'll be able to check that out. But we do it on the radio app as well, called Loud and Local, Mondays and Wednesday nights. So lots of things going on. We've got some other things in the works for the station as far as other shows. And we may even be inviting some people if they want a show.
9 to 10, Kevin. I don't know if
9
you
to
said
10.
that right. 9 to 10, Mondays and Wednesdays.
And so we're going to have some opportunities where our viewers or a listener will have a chance to have a show or host one of the shows. So we're going to have all that opportunity, and the app is available on Google Play. If you're an Android user, if you're an Apple user, I'm sorry, but it is on the App Store. But yeah, so it's on the App Store. Download it. You can make requests off of it. Pretty soon the on demand is going to be there to where you'll be able to catch some of the stuff that we do as well. Like some of the homegrown shows will be on demand to where you can pull up an old homegrown show and listen to it there. So definitely download the app, check it out, send us some requests. We'll even try, we can do another form where you can make a comment too. So you can even send us comments at some point, and we'll get that set up to where if you don't want to make a request, but you just want to let us know how the station, you can even do shout outs. So you can actually record with your voice a shout out, and we'll be able to insert it into the radio station somewhere. So you can tell somebody you love them or whatever you want to do, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. And to put that then into context a little bit, the whole reason that Kevin and I wanted to do this is because we try to do these live streams twice a month, right? And that's pretty difficult for us sometimes to do. And we were like, man, this is, 2 live streams a month just isn't enough airtime to promote all the music that we're finding. And it's just, we try to put as many videos in here as we can. Then Facebook mutes them out anyway after it's over with. So we brainstormed on what we could do, and we stumbled upon this opportunity here where we can have our own radio station. Again, if you have a cell phone, which I think most of you do, you can listen to this radio station for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's broadcasting nonstop, and we're doing our best to it is all new rock. I mean, it's all the bands that we're coming across that we're finding as we do this show. We meet a lot of them through the interviews. We find a lot of them when we're looking for music to play on the show. We've dedicated, like Kevin mentioned, Mondays and Wednesdays just for the local bands, Mississippi Gulf Coast or Gulf Coast specific, for a whole hour. And we're super proud about that, man. We're proud to show y'all's music off, because the whole entire reason we started this stuff is because we really believe in what the Gulf Coast has to offer. And then also the United States, really, or anywhere, because we keep coming across these bands and we don't understand why more people aren't hearing about them. So that's what we want our platform to be about. So enough about that. Go jump on your phone, download it. It's free. Check it out. Shoot us a comment on social media, whether it's Facebook, or you can tweet us. We're on Twitter at the Sound 228. That's a pretty easy way to get in touch with us, a way that we'll see it. But Kevin, what's the next thing that we wanted to talk about was what are you laughing at?
I'm over here trying to type up stuff at the same time, and when you come to me, I'm like, all right,
yeah. I'm paying attention. Yeah.
So no, the next one, not the app. We've got also a text notification.
It's a community app, yes, is what it is, and it's another way for us again to try to stay connected with both the musicians and anybody who's a fan of the show. So you can text us directly. Our number is 228-641-1648. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. And if you'll just text the sound, we'll get the message. You'll get an auto response that's built into the program that we're using. But from here on out, after that, it'll either be me or Kevin that's directly in communication. So if you text us, we'll see it. Or if we text you back, it's from us. And the reason we did that was just say, for instance, like Tuesday night coming up, we have the live stream show that we're going to have Mondo on to talk about here in a little while. We got Blackwater Brass and we have Envision. These are 2 killer bands on the Gulf Coast, right? Hopefully we're coming out of COVID. I mean, that's all of our hopes and dreams and prayers right now. So we're doing another live stream Tuesday, but we're going to be able to have a few people in the building. And the best way to get free access to that show is to be in our text community, because we've already given, I think 3 to 4 people, I've already sent them a message. They joined the community. We sent them a message back, and now they're on the guest list. So they can come in free of charge and watch this. Probably how many live shows have been on the Gulf Coast, Kevin, in 2020? Not many.
Not many at all.
That's right. And this is guaranteed to be a good show. So if you want to stay up to date with what we're doing, whether it's the live stream shows or the live events, man, shoot us a text message. Just send the sound to the number 228-641-1648. So enough about that, Kevin. Let's talk about our favorite part of the show, the grudge match.
The grudge match. So first and foremost on the grudge match, we want to thank Cheeky Monkey Cake Company.
That's right.
They have come on to be one of the sponsors for the grudge match. And if you don't know about Cheeky Monkey Cake Company, they're located on DeBees Road in Biloxi, 266 DeBees Road. Their phone number is 228-207-6346. And I'm going to tell you what, Jennifer, who owns Cheeky Monkey Cake Company, not only, I mean, you can tell, I can attest to, I've visited Cheeky Monkey Cake Company quite a few times. Great chocolate covered strawberries, great cupcakes, and they provided the wedding cake for my daughter's wedding, and one of the best cakes that I've ever eaten. So check out Cheeky Monkey Cake Company. Like I said, they're on DeBees Road. They are the sponsor of the grudge match, and check them out. 228-207-6346 is the phone number for that. And we're going to,
I got them right here. I got them right here. You see it?
So that's their Instagram. And I'm gonna tell you, that's some good stuff right there, man. That is some good stuff.
I don't know about you.
I need insulin. I need insulin just looking at it. But it is some really, really good stuff. Yes, Cheeky Monkey Cake Company.
And the thing about Jennifer is too, man, she can do whatever you want. So if you want any kind of crazy, like, you know, a guitar cake or heavy metal horns or something, she can do it, man. I've seen her pull some stuff off for sure.
And she's done cakes for the governor of Mississippi. So she's done a lot of stuff, and she's well known in the bakery community.
Yeah.
And we'll take care. Look at the Lysol cake. Oh, you went off of it. There's a Lysol cake there.
Yeah.
There.
Oh yeah. He's talented, man.
Good stuff, man. So check them out. But they are the sponsor of the grudge match. The grudge match champion is out of Pensacola, Florida. They are Pardon the Scars. The song is called Caged Inside. They've won twice. They're going for their third win, which will put them into the Grudge Match Hall of Fame and join the other 5 bands that are in there. And their challengers tonight, I don't know if you would call it a super group, but they are some talented guys.
They're definitely some friends of the show. I can
from
definitely
the Gulf Coast, Mississippi area, from the New Orleans area. The band is called Transient. This video actually debuted on a YouTube channel today at 1:00 this afternoon. So we are, I guess, be the second ones that will publicly play it in a format of that type. But the band is Transient. It has Philip Cron on drums. And the ones I personally know, and it has Jody
right.
playing guitar. I think he's playing guitar in this band.
He is.
So those are the 2 that I personally know, but this group has been working. I mean, I think we even had them at one time planning on coming in and doing an episode of The Sound, but some things they were going to do a show with us, and some things fell through. So it's been a couple years that they've been working on this project. The song is called Nightmare. So definitely check it out. This is the grudge match. This song is the band's Transient. The song is called Nightmare. It is your challenger. It's the grudge match being brought to you by Cheeky Monkey Cake Company, and it's on The Sound.
I think the dead, but I'm still breathing. Can you hear my
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot of clicking, but I think I got it.
All right. Yeah, I was watching. So Jared and I, we've been talking to each other for about 2.5 hours tonight. So the one thing that we were trying to figure out was we are the sound, and it's all about the music. And we know that the quality wasn't the greatest that the last few weeks. So we've been working and working and working, and now we've got it figured out. So now we're just working on how to make it a little bit smoother as far as the transitions go. That's why you see a little bit of delay and everything. Joe, what's up, dude? What's up? What's going on, Joe? Joe Alfano, thank you. Hey, so that was video number one. The band was called Transient. The song's called Nightmare. Out of New Orleans / Gulf Coast. Philip Cron, who lives in Ocean Springs, is on drums on that one. Dude, what a killer tune. And you can actually hear that tune streaming on our the Sound 228 radio app.
That's right.
So
that's right.
It is the grudge match being brought to you by our good friends over at Cheeky Monkey Cake Company. Thank you, Jennifer, and all the people that put in the hard work over there for sponsoring the grudge match. Now, video number one, the champion going for win number 3, it's a band out of Pensacola, Florida. They are called Pardon the Scars. Great tune. Last episode, they actually beat Damnation with the song that I know Jared really digs a lot, Forget Me Not. Was it Forget Me Not? No, Another Day Dawn. Days Dawn. They did Paranoid. Damnation. They beat Paranoid last episode. The band Damnation. And before that they beat I think Envision on Showstopper. So which was a really really good episode as far as votes go and everything. So here is your champion. It's Pardon the Scars. You'll see the poll pop up. Make sure you vote video number 1 or video number 2. Video number 1 being Transient and their song Nightmare. And video number 1, the champion, it is Pardon the Scars. And this song's called Caged Inside. And it is the grudge match. And you're watching the Sound. Getting quicker.
That's a lot of clicks, dude. That's a lot of clicks.
Sorry, I got my speakers like jamming.
He was blasting the tunes.
Yeah, I was, man. So now it's the opportunity. That was the grudge match brought to you by Cheeky Monkey Cake Company. And now's your opportunity. The poll is up. Video number 1, Transient from Nightmare. Video number 2, Pardon the Scars, Caged Inside. Right now, Pardon the Scars is off to a quick lead in the votes. So if you see the poll, vote for video number 1 or video number 2. Pardon the Scars going for the Hall of Fame, and Transient Nightmare trying to knock off the champion. So yeah, there we are.
What was their story again? Did you tell us, Kevin, the Pardon the Scars?
Well, I mean, they're out of Pensacola.
Okay. I knew they were somewhere local. I didn't know which way they were from us, left or right. Louisiana, yeah. Alabama, Florida way.
Right. Well, they are from Pensacola, Florida. Have a pretty good following over here. Good bunch of guys looking to do some shows. So hopefully we can get something done with them here in 2021 as the new year is getting ready to roll around here in just a couple of months.
Look at Joe. Joe's thinking the Challenger might take it this week.
I hear you.
That's a tough battle, Joe. I don't know that I necessarily disagree, but as always, Kevin and I, we don't vote. We just sit back and listen. And for the record, we pick bands that we dig to put on the grudge match. So whether you win or lose, we're already a huge fan of your music. So I want
if you're in the grudge match, you're already a winner.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I was trying to get cheesy on it. So if you're in the grudge match, you're already a winner.
You did. You went real dad.
If you're nominated, you're already a winner.
So if you're watching this right now, man, we'd really appreciate it if you're enjoying the show. Give us a like, a share helps out a shit ton, and starting a watch party is like giving us $100.
Yeah,
it kicks out the show to a bunch of people, and hopefully we can pull in more people that'll, hear this music that we're trying to put out there. So one question I have for everybody that's watching is like, we all know 2020 has sucked as far as music is concerned. The entertainment industry as a whole has been like just brought down to its knees. I've enjoyed watching the innovation, everybody jumping on the live streams, doing all kind of quarantine concerts at home, but what is the first band you like to see coming out of quarantine in a live venue? Who are you just itching to get in a pit or I don't know, however you get down? Maybe it's not a pit, maybe it's something lighter or whatever, but who do you want to see? And Kevin, I'm going to ask you that first. So I'm going to, if fans watching, drop it in the comments. We'll highlight it. We want to know, but Kevin, who do you want to see?
So I'm always biased to, if I have an opportunity to see a band live. I mean, I have the tattoo for a reason.
I thought you were going to say Falls from Grace. Okay. Sorry.
No, I saw them right before 2020 started. One of my favorite bands to always watch live is Breaking Benjamin.
Okay.
I have a great time watching them live. But if you go back to what we could have had in 2020, and if I would have been able to make it and be able to see it, Rage Against the Machine.
What do you mean make it and be able to see it? What are you talking about?
So they were they were doing some reunion shows in 2020.
Okay.
And they didn't happen because of the COVID.
Okay.
So if I would have had the opportunity in 2020 to see one of the bands that was, it would have definitely been Rage Against the Machine. I've seen them once. I'd love to have seen them when I wasn't standing in 4 feet of mud in City Park in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's where I saw them too. And we drove there and got there just in time for those guys to start playing. I don't know what year that was, but it was a long time ago.
Yes, it was.
Jimmy McDonald, what's up, brother? Man, Jimmy's been sharing our stuff all over the internet. We really appreciate everything he's doing. Jimmy, I got a shirt coming your way. I haven't mailed it yet, brother, but it's coming. So be on the lookout for that.
Let me ask you this: what would your Jimmy McDonald says? Pop Evil,
correct?
Pop Evil, man, great band. And their new song "Work" is really traveling up the charts, and good for them. So, but what would be the band for you, Jared?
Honestly, I want to go to New Orleans bad. I miss New Orleans, and I want to see Down for some reason. That's what pops into my head first. I want to see some sludge ass, just New Orleans shit. That's what I want to see.
There you go. We can live with that.
Yeah. Well, look, Kevin, we got our first guest. We mentioned it earlier in the show. October the 20th. That's this next Tuesday coming up at the Kress building in Biloxi, live at 7 p.m. is when we're going to start the live stream. We have 2 bands. The first one is Blackwater Brass, I think, and then the second one's going to be Envision. I don't know if we did the order. Reverse that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Envision's going to open the show, and Blackwater Brass is going to be the second act. But we got these guys waiting in the waiting room right here. They're going to jump in and talk about the show. Looks like they may be having a little bit of internet issue. Are y'all all in one spot, guys? I'm going to try to start pulling some of y'all in here. Let's see how this calamity goes.
Oh, wow. I thought it was just going to be Mondo. Apparently,
he sent me a message right before saying that it was going to be a couple of
cool.
of them. So Mondo has disappeared. So we got Andrew in here. What's up, brother?
Andrew.
Hey, how's it going, man?
It's going great, dude. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm here with Brandon and Mondo. I don't know if you can hear them or not.
Oh, y'all are all in the same room?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, to do this, y'all are going to have to either go and if we do that, it's going to create this big loop, like feedback loop of everybody's microphones picking everybody up.
Okay.
So the best way to do it is if y'all are all there together is to grab the best connected cell phone or whatever you got, and y'all all just get in the same frame. So flip one of them over to the widescreen and get all in the same deal.
All right.
Get close.
Come here.
Yeah, you left already.
I left.
All right, I'm on the side.
All right. There we go.
What's up with the pillows?
Hello.
Yeah, get close, guys. Get intimate. Get intimate. Y'all are in a band together. I'm sure y'all ridden in squished vans before.
There you go. Find something to prop it up. That'll work.
There it goes. There it goes.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
So we,
Getting a little adjusted.
there we go.
Hey, Jared, we're just finishing up a little private gig over here, a little celebration with Mosaic's owner Kenny Williams, just for fun. And,
Very cool. Very cool.
hanging out with you.
Hell yeah, man. So y'all actually played tonight? Is that what I'm hearing?
We had a little second line gig. Yeah. Just
We played in somebody's backyard, no amps, no frills, just kind of hanging out and doing our thing.
Just the horns in this house. That's all it is.
There's some horns.
Nice, man. Nice. So look, we've been trying to get y'all set up on a show with us for a little while now. We're super pumped about it. Next Tuesday night, like we said, 7 p.m. is going to start it off. Y'all are like the Slipknot of ska. Is that right? When it comes to number of members, I guess is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Maybe that's the Slipknot of funk. I think you might be thinking of Fly Raccoon Suit because we do have 2 members of Fly Raccoon Suit. Stop. But maybe the Slipknot of funk.
My apologies.
Members.
I know you got the horns, so okay. So I used the wrong genre. So my apologies, guys.
Oh, you're fine.
No.
Get the funk out.
Yeah, get the funk out of here.
And even then,
Funkador, shut the funk door.
Even then, we dip in a lot of brass band type things, and then we do some popular covers and even some old horn rock covers like some Chicago and this or that. So
yeah, we finally
okay.
in Chicago.
Yeah, finally. Who figured it took that long?
Yeah.
So the last time I was in downtown Ocean Springs, I ran across Mondo. You guys had just finished up playing a show at Mosaics. So you guys have been lucky enough recently, since the crowds have been coming, or since the bars have opened up, you guys have been lucky enough to be able to play some shows. What's the big difference that you see in them now compared to what they were before the whole COVID thing?
Well, I do, we work within the restrictions that are given to us, and that's been a big kind of hit for a lot of the bars, for a lot of reasons.
People are distanced for sure.
Definitely.
Some locations are a little tighter than others, but overall, there's still like a slight hesitation with a lot of people to be in public and open like that. Most of us wear masks as well, like just going around and talking to people. Obviously not while I'm blowing a trumpet, because it'd be a little pointless. But as we're roaming around and talking to people and everything, trying to match people's convictions with mutual respect. You know, wear a mask around people that have masks, and kind of keep our distance from people in general. Um, but you know, people are coming out. People are very ready to hang out, and they're very ready to socialize. So the numbers are definitely decreased. You know, it isn't the same kind of show experience.
Definitely not. Like, yeah, well,
but you know, it's better than nothing at all.
right.
No, absolutely. So we're looking forward to, I can tell you, I'm looking forward to Tuesday night. I mean, a couple of the guys were part of the last one we did with Flying Raccoon Suit. And then, of course, we had Northern Lights Duplex, and it did really well. Sounded great. Joey from Gulf Collective Media, or Gulf Media Collective. Sorry, Joey. Yeah. I got it right there. He did a really great job with the sound. So, guys, if you haven't, talking to the viewers and stuff, if you haven't had an opportunity to go back and look at that one, this isn't just some mom and pop operation trying to throw something together that gives you the internet sound. We're giving you good quality sound. It's a great concert to be able to, in the promo that we've recorded, that sit on the couch and watch a live show and enjoy live music again, even if it is from the comforts of your own couch, which some people are probably happy to be sitting on their couch watching a live show. So I can't tell you how excited I am as far as myself goes to have Blackwater Brass. I've seen you guys a couple times, and I know it's one big party when you guys are playing. No matter if it's one person or if it's a huge venue that you've got a good crowd in, you guys bring it every single time, and I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, man. We're definitely looking forward to playing. Like, it's what we do. We're performers, we're entertainers, we're musicians, and especially along here on the Gulf Coast, where not only do you have a great talent pool of musicians, you also have a great crowd that will come out and support, and like you said, they had a good time, because a party's going to work. It's got to work two ways. You've got to host, and then you got to have some people come and have a good time with you, right?
Right.
So, well, we're definitely going to have a good time.
I got a quick question. How have y'all utilized 2020, being that most of the live stuff has been shut down? Have y'all been writing and recording? I mean, have you used taking time off, or how did you make the best of a shitty situation, I guess is the question.
Probably a little bit of everything you mentioned. A little time off, a little reflection, writing for sure. Trying to have instead of as you guys know, I'm sure. Typically in the past, we've led a very busy gig schedule. 2 to 3 times a weekend, making for anywhere from 10 to 15, 16 times a month. And that's kind of a lot. We've saturated the coast in the past a lot, but this year obviously that wasn't available at all. So it's been a really nice growth period. We have been writing. There are completed songs that we've been playing at our live shows that we don't have recorded, or really haven't been officially talked about, but we're premiering them, debuting them, if you will.
Right.
At shows like Felix's in Gulfport. By the way, just a small plug. Every third Sunday of the month throughout the end of this year, at least for November and December, and into early next year, we're going to be playing every third Sunday at Felix's from 12 to 4.
Yep.
And that's really, there's only a few gigs that a few venues, I'll say, that can accommodate the regulations and whatnot. I know that a lot of it's lifted now, but there are a lot of the restaurants themselves are still holding to a lot of it. Servers are still wearing masks, and still distancing tables. At least some of the places that we're playing. But 2020 has been very odd. We've rehearsed, we've written stuff, we've kind of been in lulls, and not really. It's hard to notice a lull whenever there's nothing going on.
But the lull itself,
right? Yeah. Other than the lull itself is the only center of attention. But so yeah, we've been writing. We've been writing and trying to tighten some stuff up, and also been taking time to
plan for the future.
Yeah, plan for the future, stop and reflect, and things like that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, man, for sure. One last question I have, and I want to know is COVID. Next year, 2021. Let's assume that COVID is out of the picture for whatever reason. It's not an issue. What do you guys think? Kevin and I have been trying to poll local guys to figure out what do you think that the local scene here is missing? If you had one thing you could add here that would make it better, that would make your life as a musician better, what would that be?
Now, do you mean like within the new context of COVID, or do you mean just in general?
No, COVID's gone. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't exist. It's the vaccine's here or whatever. It never happened. Whatever, right?
It will exist, but I get what you're saying.
Okay.
What do we need? What is the coast lacking? I mean, there are a ton of great venues to play at. I'll say that. You know, where I'm from in Louisiana, you know, there's really not much going on around Hammond areas where I'm from. You know, there's a few venues. You have to go to Baton Rouge, and anyways,
You know, I think I was part of another scene back in the day, and Kay remembers this old scene. Like when we would, you know, we would grind it like the VFW halls and the upstairs, downstairs, and all this stuff. But then venues like Kress would still be around where we could go and have these big live shows for party. And I think it would be cool if we had like a venue beyond just the where we could throw an actual show, a showcase show,
a showcase kind of thing.
Not like kind of like what you guys are going for here on the quarantine thing, but in front of people.
Multiple band bill.
Right, exactly, a bill, and I think that would be awesome.
That would be really dope, actually.
That would give a chance for musicians to not only reconnect with each other, re-network with each other, but also start spreading more of that love and camaraderie amongst one another, and just start building each other up until we can be a strong music scene again.
Yes, a cohesive coast scene,
right?
To where the different scenes that are kind of coalesce and they mingle a little bit, and some of the metal guys have appreciation for Blackwater. We have appreciation for those guys, and maybe not necessarily a draw from the hat genre wise, but some shows that aren't necessarily genre focused, but rather coast and local focused, and try to bring together people that normally don't speak or run in the same circles at all. That sort of thing is something, other places you go, Austin and Boulder, Colorado, and Asheville, it's a lot of like cover shows, like that you have to pay a cover to get into, because there are like 3 or 4 bands on the bill playing only a set, whereas opposed on the coast, it's like, that whatever band is hired at a venue will play the entire night, and that's great and that's awesome. But we should probably, as a musician, talk about trying to bring together our crowds and try to bring together our listeners, just to cross-pollinate, if you will, exactly, and reinforce what music what music is happening on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, because there's a lot of really great music and a lot of us don't even know about each other.
Right. Let's make our Spotify list weird.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That was a loaded question for sure. So that's kind of what Kevin and I have been kicking back and forth with one another, is because we kind of feel like there's some bars that have music or restaurants that have music, but there's no music venue that I'm aware of right now that is focused on music.
Right.
There's some bars and restaurants that get really close.
Yeah, and
kudos to them. Kudos to them.
Sure, but you're right. There's no like solely for the music venue. Really, right now, I think Kress was probably the last one that I can remember that's solely. And then you got Mary O'Keefe that does a lot of great live music, and Thacker Mountain Radio. They host Thacker Mountain Radio and stuff. And,
it's not as common as it should be.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Well, guys, unless you got anything else, man.
No, I'm just looking forward to Tuesday night. We're live at 7:00 Tuesday night. We'll start with Envision. And then Blackwater. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll start with Envision. Blackwater Brass will to wrap up the night. Each of them will play. We'll be there for about 2 hours, so about 7 to 9. But we do have. So I didn't want to have you guys on without having some sort of video to play after interviewing you guys. So I kind of just went through YouTube and found some stuff. And the one we're going to play, the one we are going to play, I stole from Corey Christie. It's the D. It's back in 2016. So,
wait, did you say 2016? Is that what you said?
That's what it says on here.
Yeah,
that's what it says.
Yeah.
Mondo looking it up.
That's definitely and this is that's definitely an older iteration of another form of Blackwater from
well, that's what I was gonna go over. Is you guys have transformed over the years, and members have come in and members have left, and music has changed just a little bit. And but there's nothing current on YouTube from you guys that I found.
And that's part of what we were trying to focus on.
Right.
Is also with 2020. You were asking earlier, we haven't really said that we've been recording an album and we're mixing it currently, and it's like in the final stages of being mixed, and then it will send it off to be mastered.
There's a lot of us that hold a lot of responsibilities in the band, but I tell you what, since I've got a platform right here for the advertisement. I need a camera guy. So any of you guys want to follow some funk guys out there and get some good content?
Yeah, we totally need to up our social media game.
Right.
We very much do.
Right.
I got you.
For sure, guys. For sure. Hey, tell everybody that's watching real quick where they can find you guys.
You can find us if you type in Blackwater Brass across all social media. It's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. If you want to hook up with Gary Cooper, looking tender, Gary Cooper.
He does have it. And he's got a grunt.
No.
I'm not supposed to talk about
Nice.
We're not supposed to talk about this. But also blackwaterbrass@gmail.com.
Yes.
We should be the only one you look up. And there's other Blackwater trios and stuff, but like Blackwater Brass. There's horns in this house, and that's what you're looking for.
There you go,
man.
Andrew Heaton wants to say hello.
Hey, everybody.
Well, guys, thanks for jumping in with us and chatting about what's going on with Blackwater Brass, and we look forward to seeing you guys Tuesday night.
See you there.
See you there.
All
All
right,
right, guys.
later.
Later. Bye.
So,
Man, those guys are always cool.
So, I was getting ready to say, we were talking about the interchanging of players and bands and members and stuff like that. It's like, so maybe not the Slipknot, but maybe the Kiss, in and out of different members, but still.
I butchered the genre on them, but that's what I was going for. They got like 9 members in the band, not ska, but it is funk. So, Kevin, do I need to refresh the playlist if we're going to play there?
You can actually, because the way I planned it was we were going to go Blackwater Brass right into the latest video from Envision, which will be playing with them, called Last Goodbyes. So you can do both of those back to back. You can just hit play on the Blackwater Brass one, and we'll let them roll.
Well, that's not who I have queued up next. That's not what it was. So
no, you just have to go down the list a little bit.
Okay, let me handle this then.
I tried to time the playlist about when they would pop in, but then you and I ran our mouth too much, so the playlist didn't go down as far as it needed to go down.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. All right, so here we go. This should be Blackwater Brass. You said from 2016.
Yes,
and this is the D.
Yes.
Nice. All right, let me do some clicking real quick. This is a few steps, but here we go.
party. Clap your hands, everybody. We funk, we fly, we talk about this party. Raise your hands, everybody. We funk, we fly, we talk about this party. Raise your hands, everybody. We funk, we fly, we talk about this party. Raise your hands, everybody.
Our last goodbye will finish like we started there. So say goodnight, holding on to our last kiss. Never thought it would end a second time. Be wary,
Well,
That was cool.
one thing I didn't notice
that?
at the end of that video is if you look in the credits, they thank the sound.
Yeah, man.
So thank you guys. Envision. Didn't know that. I just happened to see I saw the credits rolling, and we were listed right there with
Low
Tide Tattoo. So of course, Daniel's got our logo on his.
I've been thoroughly impressed with
drum.
everything that they put out so far. Honest to God, and those guys are
Yes.
to me. They're doing it in the 2020, or I don't mean it like COVID related, but I mean they're doing it in the digital way where they're putting out a song, they're putting out a video with it, they're blasting it all over social, and they're trying to grow on the internet. First now because of COVID, but at least equally, I would think those guys would be doing it if it wasn't for COVID. And to me, that's impressive. Like they get it. You know what I mean? Everybody loves live shows, and we can't wait to get back to them. But you got to have your content out there on the cell phone that people can watch it at any given time. You know, it's just different than it was in 2008. You know what I mean? It's a different.
No, absolutely.
Distribution's a different thing now. So the song's still got to be good, but
right. I want to pop back to you had asked a question on some people that you asked if people are who they looking forward to being able to see live again. Joe Alfano had mentioned Disturbed.
Got it right here.
Yep, there you go. And then I think Jimmy McDonald mentioned Egypt Central. So
look at these skills. Look at these production skills.
I see it, man. Well, Egypt Central has been teasing for a while. And they've been teasing us for a while. But I have gotten a commitment of they will do a show. We just got to lock down a date because there is some Egypt Central news coming.
Okay.
We just don't know exactly what all it is. But there is Egypt Central news coming. Last year they released like 2 or 3 songs. And they're on their Spotify. So you can, if you want to hear some of the newer stuff that they released last year, it's on their Spotify. But yeah, there is some Egypt Central news coming. So Jimmy, look forward to that one.
They were in 2000, what, Kevin? 9, 10. They were like a local
8,
8, 9, 10. They were like a local band here because they played about every 3 to 4 months, dude. And when they would play Thunders, they would shred that place in half and they would have it packed out, man. That first record is the one I'm most familiar with from those guys. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it was that's Joey Walzer, Joey Chicago, the bass player, posted something the other day on Facebook talking about the first album. And I told him, I was like, man, that album, I can listen to it from front to back.
100%.
Every single song on there, I can relive a different part of my life that was going on at that time.
I'm gonna go
that freaking song.
I'm gonna go old man on it. I was cutting the grass the other day and I was listening to it, dude, and I was like, dude, and it was like so much memories came back on all them songs, some of that I'd forgotten about, and I'm like, shit, dude, I used to be young, kind of,
Yeah, no, I listened to some of it and I'm like, let's see. Handcuffs outside of Michael's, bar fight at Thunders.
No, I don't mean shit like that, but yeah.
No, but I mean, there are certain albums in life.
Yeah.
That when you hear a song or if you hear an album, you go right back to that moment in life. And one of them for me is like Papa Roach's, the album that Scars is on. And I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But when I hear certain songs off that album, I remember how much I was disliking the person I was dating, wanting to move on with life and everything. So when I hear that to this day, it's still like, hey, you made the right move. You did what you were supposed to. So those songs bring back those good memories and everything, or bad memories that turned into helping you get better
life lessons. Life lessons.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
I want to say to hell with you, Patalo, you can kiss my ass.
Nice. You ain't been young for a while. I get it.
Yeah, he's right though. He's not wrong about that. And he also dissed you, Kevin, as well. Papa Roach is the Special Case soundtrack.
Yes. Well, it is. I mean, hold on. I got another one to show. Right there.
Oh yeah, the signature.
The lead singer, Papa Roach, Jacoby Shaddix. When I was still drinking,
Uh-oh.
He was at the Hard Rock, Cafe in Biloxi. I got drunk, got him to sign my arm, went down the road and got it tattooed on my arm. So he will live.
I didn't know it was directly on the arm. I just thought
Yeah,
you
he
had
signed it with Sharpie, and I drove down to, I think it was Carnival Tattoo right there on Highway 90, and had him tattoo over the Sharpie to permanently put it on my body.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It's a fun story.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Kevin, we're almost at we're at the hour mark. We're 1 minute over. Is there anything else we need to play as far as videos go? Was there anything on the queue? If you can look at it real quick.
I mean, there's stuff on the queue that I would have loved to have gotten in, but I mean, if we don't get it in, we definitely can get it in for the next show. There was nothing. I mean, all music is important, by the way. I'm just saying.
Correct. Was there anybody we
said,
promised tonight that we'd get in?
We did not. We did not promise anybody.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. We did not promise anybody.
I may have.
Well, that's on you.
Yeah, I may have.
I will say this, and I'm not going to wait until the show's over with and have to make a separate post. With 90% of the votes, Pardon the Scars is going into the Hall of Fame.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, 90% of the votes. So congrats to them. Cage Inside is going to go into the Hall of Fame. But part of the reason we had to keep it in an hour is because I got this little thing called the Homegrown Show that I got to do. So
what time is that at 9?
That is at 9 o'clock.
All right. So look, I think I did tell Southern Brutality that we would jam them tonight. They were
in there.
Yeah, it's in there. So I'm trying to reconnect here without screwing everything up. I say we kick off. Who do we have? Them and who else? Kevin, is there anybody else that you want to? I'm gonna play.
Well, it would all depend on if you want to refresh.
Okay, I can do that now that we got this different setup going on.
So if you go ahead and refresh it, we'll play One Big Eye by Southern Brutality.
Yep.
And then it'll be a band out of Orlando, Florida called The Dev. The song's called Queen of the Damned. They will more than likely be on our next episode with a video interview from Orlando, Florida. So let people get familiar with them. They're
on the app as well.
Yes.
They're on the Sound 228 radio app. If you're looking for some new rock, man, let us download the app and give it a listen. We're trying to promote all the shit that we think needs, that's not getting played that should be. So let's jump in. Can you look where Southern Brutality's out of? I want to say it's Louisiana.
They're out of the Metairie Kenner area. I looked them up today when I was putting all this up. So yeah, that's another New Orleans, Louisiana, New Orleans area band. Southern Brutality. Song's called One Big Eye.
All right, hold on. I gotta, it's a click fest over here trying to get all this jazz going on. So let me pull this over here, and we'll play 2 songs, everybody. There's still a few of y'all here hanging out with us. We definitely appreciate that. And if you hang tight through 2 songs, we're gonna jump back on and maybe do a giveaway here of something. And if you're in the comment section and still watching, you might win it. So let's check that out. All right, here we go.
We in?
We are in, man.
All right.
click.
That was the Dev and Queen
That's
of the
a-
Damned out of our.
That's a damn
Orlando,
good.
Florida.
That's a damn good video, man. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
good
So
stuff.
we said if you hung around, man, we
So-
appreciate everybody that did. If you hang around, Kevin, what do you want to give away, man? We can give away, if they're local, we can give away entrance into the event Tuesday night.
Yeah.
How do you want
I'm
to do
good
it?
with that. What were we doing? That's what I was going to ask you. How are we doing it?
Yeah,
You just want to pick
just
somebody that
type in the
commented?
comments below that you want to come to the live stream Tuesday night. Just say I want in, and we can send you a message and let you get in. We'll put you on the guest list, and you can come watch Blackwater Brass
Yeah,
and
put it in the
Envision
comments.
jam out live. So tonight was
Awesome.
fun.
So yeah, just put it in the comments. We'll pick
Yeah.
somebody. I want in.
That's right. That's right.
That's simple.
Tonight was fun, man. Hopefully the stream of the actual music was better tonight. I was kind of monitoring on my end while it was playing, and it sounded a lot better. Like Kevin mentioned earlier in the show, I know some of the streams lately, in the middle of all this COVID and internet crap, have they've not been the videos don't sound great, but that's just us understanding the technology and having to buy more equipment is what it always ends up being. And I think we finally got a system down tonight that was able to deliver the product. So
Absolutely. Well, I gotta hop out to another studio.
yeah, you do. Yeah, you
Homegrown
do.
show coming up at 9:00 on 97.9 CPR Rocks, by the way.
That's right. Tune in, listen.
Be talking with a band called Devil's Envy, another band out of Florida. So we'll be chatting with them about all of their goings on and everything. So
That's right.
Join us at 9:00.
And if you're a local person, like Kevin mentioned, that's 97.9 CPR FM. But Kevin, if they're not local, they can still listen, right?
That's 979cprrocks.com. You can stream it there, or I've got the last two shows that I have to put up, but you can if you subscribe to our podcast, you'll be able to catch the replay of it, and then soon you'll be able to do it on the mobile app as well. In our on-demand section, you'll be able to listen to the Homegrown show as well.
That's right. So we're trying to give you no excuse not to be checking out what we're doing. Is that right?
That's it.
That's right.
In your face.
That's right. That's right. We're trying to circle you, corner you up so that there's no way out. Kevin, man, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for all the bands and the music and stuff. And text us, man. Text the sound to 228-641-1648 and join the community. We're behind the scenes trying to do some stuff. We got big, grandiose ideas. We're just trying to make them come to life.
Bring them to fruition.
Oh, man, that's right. All right, y'all have a good night.
All right, thanks, guys.